Coming in. User joined your channel.
Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. This is our October 31st, our episode 16, which Dominick just told me is his lucky number.
It's my luckiest number.
I can't believe it.
My lucky number.
And so 4 times 4
is
16. Did you go to Catholic school?
No.
Oh, I did. So I know I can times.
Are you saying the public school kids
no,
don't know how to
but I'm
multiply?
saying I'm surprised that you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So anyway, this is my friend Dominick Pupa, who I love. And did you know that in Italian, pupa means doll,
Yes.
like a beautiful doll,
Mm-hmm.
as it does in Spanish?
If you go to Italy, actually, you will hear it like pupa is something that
It's like a term of
construction
endearment.
workers will scream at women when they walk by a construction site. Like in New York, they'll be like, "Hey, baby, hey, boo," whatever. In Italy, in Rome specifically, they'll be like, "Ah, pupa, pupa."
And there you
It's
were.
very weird.
Did you turn around?
I did.
Did you give a something?
I had sex with everyone on that
Good for
construction
you.
site.
You know what? When you have to sometimes.
I got free tools.
Somebody has to take one for the team. All right. So this is Dominick. Let me just welcome people coming in. Gina Savino, my cousin from Everett. I love Gina. People are flying by. Rick Jensen. Hello, Peggy Bauman. Jennifer Pace joined us. Nicole Teresi. She used to take care of my dog Rizzo. She's a vet.
I think I can.
Rena Crugnali, my cousin Penny James. She's a hairdresser to the stars. She's been on the show. Corinne Lyon is my friend. She is a female pilot. Can you believe that? She flies gigantic planes. Maria Filiomeni, she's out in Morristown. There's Gina Savino. Hi, Gina. Hi, beautiful. She's a hairdresser, and she's amazing. Kian Martunis, he is a filmmaker. And all right, let's start our show. We want to say hi to everybody that comes back week after week after week. Ian, hi, Ian. He has joined as well. So, Dominick, when I first met you,
which was
about 8-10 years ago, I'm going to say, maybe a little longer.
Well, I think maybe we met then, but I knew you. I mean, I've known who you were for, probably 20 years. How long have you worked at the Duplex?
I've been there 19 years. Yeah, so probably.
Which is probably, yeah, because I think I started going there in like 94-ish.
Yeah, and I started in 98. But when I first remember consciously saying, oh my God, I love that guy, I think it was at the Tyra show, and you were the warm-up comedian.
Yes.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Were you in the audience?
Yes.
Were you on the show?
No, I was in the audience. I was not on the Tyra show. But she did stand next to me, and she's really beautiful and
I
tall.
remember when you were there.
Yes,
I just remember.
I was there with my friend Susie.
Yes, I remember.
I was there with my friend Susie.
I remember.
And that was a while ago. So you were the one.
That was like 2008. So it was 2008 was the year I was.
So that's one of the things that you do, right?
Yeah, I don't do warm up anymore, but I did for a long time.
That's a tough gig.
It can be.
It's usually early in the morning, right? Or it
depends on the show. Like Tyra was good because they shot 3 days a week. They shot 2 shows a day.
Oh, okay.
So it was good. So like, first of all, if you're a comic, doing warm up is great because it's a check. It's a union check. So you're not.
It's a SAG-AFTRA check?
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, that's how the rate, at least the places I work, that's how it's negotiated.
Okay.
And you just know what you're making. It's given the amount of time, it's pretty decent money.
Now,
You
have a different audience every day, though. What's your challenge as a warm-up comic for a show like Tyra? What were some of the other ones that you told me today?
I did Ricky Lake for a while. I did Tyra. I did Judge Hatchet for a
Judge
season.
Hatchet.
And I did The View. I did The View for a year as well.
Wow.
And I would do Regis and Kelly when Gelman was on vacation.
Okay.
Up there.
But you also, I found out, I know you're a comic. I mean, you're so funny, and I love you, and you're great, and you're such a happy person.
I am mostly. I think that's why I love
happy people. I'm so over the bitchy. I've been putting that out on Facebook. I'm over bitchy people. Enough with the complaining. Stop, right? Be happy. Eat something. That's the problem. People don't eat enough.
The people who know me will tell you I'm never, ever bitchy.
No, we eat. We like to eat, and we will continue to do so.
So,
no, you're not.
Now,
a writer. You are a writer, and just a comedy writer, or do you write other stuff as well?
No. I write comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've written other stuff, but mostly comedy.
Mostly comedy.
Yeah.
And also a TV producer, which I didn't know.
Yeah. That's my my day hustle.
Okay, and so what are some of
That's how I
the
pay the rent.
stuff that we would know that you've produced?
Well, right now I'm the executive producer of a show called Long Island Medium, which is on
Oh,
TLC.
I know the Long Island Medium. I know her.
And another show called Rattled, which is also on TLC.
Wow.
And but yeah, when I was coming up, as it were, I kind of hit almost every show, like every famous reality show. I used to work at The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
My sister's favorite show.
I worked at
my sister
one
Carla's
season
life, her favorite show, The Bachelor.
Is it really?
Oh my God!
It's it only gets more popular, which is insane because it's about 90 years old. This show.
I
know. I feel like it was the first television show ever.
Oh my God! The Bachelor with the rose. The guy shows up with the rose, and wow, yeah. It just wasn't my thing.
It's fun. I don't think I watched it before I started working there, but once I started working there, I became obsessed.
It's very
with it.
popular. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I got to say, when I looked on your Facebook wall again today, because sometimes I like to refamiliarize myself with my guests, you know, I saw something. I was like, whoa, you don't see that every day. It said Cher aficionado.
This is true.
So please, I've seen Cher on your Facebook page. Please explain what that means.
I just, you know, from the time I was one of my earliest memories is of watching the Sonny and Cher show.
Love it. One of my favorite shows.
And my mother looked just like Cher, especially
Really?
at the time. My mother still has long hair, much longer than as long as Cher's.
We have to talk about
then.
your mom in a minute. Go ahead, Cher.
And the first time I saw Cher, before I could speak, you know, words or English, I would look at the television and go, "Mama, Mama." Like I genuinely thought that Cher was my mother.
That your mom was on TV.
Now I just wish that she was my mother.
Yeah, but look at what happened to Chaz.
I'm available for adoption.
She has Chaz.
She does have Chaz. And Elijah, don't forget, she's another son.
Right, Elijah Blue.
I don't know if they speak, though. She doesn't really talk about him that much. I think they had a phone.
That was Greg Allman's son.
Yeah.
All right. So,
and I just fell in love with her. I don't know why. I mean, you know, I don't.
But we have
good
pictures with her,
explanations.
so you've met her.
I did. I met her once at a fundraiser, a Hillary Clinton fundraiser last year.
Oh my God!
Had to pay money.
Was she nice?
Yeah, and the money went toward the Hillary campaign.
Okay. All right.
Wish I had a receipt for that shit. So.
All right. Ooh. I know. Listen, me too.
I just cursed.
That's all right. You know what? Let's see if anybody dropped off with a. You can curse if you want. All right, Frank.
If I curse, people are going to leave?
I don't. Well, you'd be surprised.
These three people joined when I cursed.
John Bulgari joined when you cursed.
5 minutes. Call your
Hugo
friends.
Lopez joined when you cursed. Frank Cena joined as well. Peter Cummings, Michelle Pereira, Brian Belovich. Do you know Brian Belovich? He is a great actor. And Brian, I've been thinking about this. I want you to come on the show. Brian is amazing. I won't even tell you what Brian has done.
It's stressful, Brian. Just you got to warm up first.
That's why I have to feed my guests because it gets very stressful. Speaking of stressful, I have another guest, and I'm just praying that she shows up tonight because, I mean, she's hard to get, but sometimes she doesn't always.
Is it someone I know?
I'm going to leave it a surprise. You might know her, but we'll see what happens, and you know, whatever. But I want you to talk about your mother for a second because today you posted on your Facebook.
She loves that.
A picture of.
Yeah, she dressed up. If you go to my page, I think I'm linked over here on the page. My mother works at an air freight company. She's a very accomplished, amazing woman. And she told me a couple of days ago, her and everyone in her office were dressing up as Star Wars characters. And
okay.
She said, you know, she was like, do you know who I'm dressing up as? I was like, I'm going to guess Chewbacca. She was like, aha, because that's the obvious thing. So I'm not going to dress up as Chewbacca. Okay, Mom, who are you going to dress up as? BB-8. So as I'm stifling a laugh for many reasons, the one reason is that I know my mother doesn't know who the hell BB-8 is. BB-8 is a droid. And in my head, I think that she thinks that...
A short droid, right?
A short, round droid that rolls. And I think that she thinks that BB is this person's first name and 8 is their last name. Like BB Newirth.
Right. So she thought she was going to be like a pretty girl, just in like a slutty...
And going to be an elderly Jewish woman is what she thought.
I love that.
Like, I'm BB-8. Do I have a handbag? It's like, no, you're a round ball. You're not anything.
I saw that picture.
You're a robot.
No, wait, you told me that you had to you had to go into her account. She posted it. Please tell me.
She calls. My mother will call me whenever she posts something on Facebook and say, did you look at my Facebook? Did you see my Facebook? I'm like, I don't. What's on it? And I looked and I started laughing because if you go to my page, you'll see the picture. She looks hilarious and fantastic. She looks like she's having a good time, which is my mother's reason for living is having a good time.
But isn't that wonderful?
Absolutely.
That is wonderful.
And she will have a good time for anyone in the room that's not having a good time.
Good for her.
So she said to me, I just have a problem. It's on my page 11 times. She posted the same picture 11 times. She's like, because the internet doesn't work and I don't know how to do it.
As her as BBA.
And I was on the train and, the service goes in and out on the train. So she's yelling at me on the phone. She's like, I got that 12 times. So I had to log in as her from my phone because I know her password because I had to set it up. This has happened before.
Right. So you've had to go and delete your mother's page.
I had to delete 11 of them. Yeah.
Listen, that's what happens as we get older. The world is changing. We have to show our parents how to use Facebook and often delete their posts.
My mother,
and if your parent hits the sauce, that, the likelihood of having to delete their posts are higher.
She's going to kill me for that.
No, I don't mean, listen, most people hit the sauce. What's your mom's name?
Barbara.
Barbara, it's okay to hit the sauce.
Babs.
Somebody, let's call it Babs. Somebody has to hit the sauce. I no longer hit the sauce, as you know. Because oh no, she's here. Oh my God! Speaking of hitting the sauce,
hide your wallet.
She's gotten here.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. This is our friend and famous village icon.
I stepped over her walking into the building. Do you understand that?
See, I'm sure
I'm the guy you tripped.
This is, everybody, give it up for Lavinia Draper.
It's a pleasure to meet me, I'm sure. How are you?
Lavinia Draper. What are you drinking, Lavinia? You brought your own drink?
Well,
Jesus Christ. I didn't even have booze in the house.
Well, this is why I brought my own.
You do now.
It does smell delicious, though. Did you make that? What do you pre-mix them? But wait, how did you get here?
Well, it's very busy out there. There's lots of strange Martians and people.
It's a lot of activity.
And basically what happened was I met an officer.
It's a little louder, Lavinia, so they can hear. What do you mean an officer? What kind of an? Were you frisked?
Well, I ended up at a leather bar down in the village.
A leather bar in the village?
I was thrown out, but I did get this wonderful hat.
Oh my God. You were thrown out physically, or they asked you to leave?
They asked me very physically to leave.
I would imagine that you've been thrown out of many places.
Yes.
And that's kind of a good thing sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like to stay.
Well, Lavinia.
Why stay? Then you have to say goodbye to everybody. I
bet Lavinia's never actually exited a place on her own. I bet she just arrives on her own, but is always asked to.
Carried out.
Yeah, carried out. Well, sometimes
Mariah,
that's
like an Egyptian.
You go carried out like that. Or Cher. Remember on the Cher, Sonny and Cher show, Cher would often do like a kind of a dance, and then she would lean, and then the guys would pick her up. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Or she'd have all those amazing Bob Mackie costumes, remember?
Because she couldn't move in them. She had to be carried.
You have to be carried out.
In such a weight?
Mariah Carey gets carried out.
Oh, no. I know. I was thinking that's exactly.
We're not supposed to speak about
No, we can't. I'm saying that was really I love Mariah. I'm a big Mariah fan, but as of late, Mariah should probably not be lifted, right? I mean, I shouldn't be lifted.
She has wonderful breasts.
I'm sure she does.
It also takes 12 people to lift her. I mean, I've been to the Christmas show.
And she does that little dance. But I love Mariah. My friend Emily McNamara is going to kill me because she adores Mariah. And I just lately, I think Mariah doesn't need to dance. I don't need to dance. That's what I'm saying.
But Mariah does need to walk, though.
She needs
lower shoes. She can probably walk on her own.
She should wear, what is that?
All right. Oh, you know what? While you're getting your brain together, let me just give a shout out. You put that together. Okay, she's thinking. So I want to say hello to Karen Caswell. We went to high school together.
Hello, Karen.
Catherine Vale. Hi, Catherine. She's from New York. Michael Raymer, amazing photographer.
Hello, my love.
Jeffrey Campbell, my friend, accountant by trade, incredible piano player. In secret, I'm going to have him on the show.
She's making out with someone, but they're not here.
Kissing?
Who's right here that you're making out with?
I want to
Marilena Savino. She's my cousin. Oh my God, there's a lot happening. Listen, you know what, Lavinia, the good news is that I have posted this on Susan Campanaro's page so that tomorrow, she's a friend of mine that I asked to please find you because I knew that you were somewhere out in the subway and things can go.
A little extra.
No, she doesn't want anything. Stop it.
Collicular?
I don't want to think about that. Stop it right now. This is going south very quickly. And look at the
Going
hearts.
south.
Don't encourage her with those hearts.
Is it going south?
I know.
My husband and I broke up in Barbados because the busboy wanted to have a little extracurricular. And those two were and I was the odd man.
That's what happens.
This is
You
marriage.
can't just tip them in cash. You have to do that
Listen,
every
that's
time.
the problem with threesomes. It's not all it's cracked
not
up to be.
fun.
It's just not.
I felt lonely.
You know what? You felt lonely during a threesome. Sometimes that happens,
No
Lavinia.
one was paying attention.
Oh my! You all right? All right. Well, I'm going to get back to
Good. Should I go?
No, you can stay. Just drink
Don't
your coffee.
leave.
Don't leave, Joyce.
You
Hey,
ain't
Dominic.
getting
You know what I'm
I
thinking?
can't.
I mean, she has her costume. Maybe we should.
I
feel
don't
like
think she's worried. This is how I
Oh,
stepped
my-
over her.
I
It's
thought
not a
I thought you had a
costume.
costume.
I stole the hat, but I just put it on my head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It
So I
is
thought you
kind
were
of
wearing
shiny.
Well, you look lovely.
What
I
is a
thought
woman without a boa?
I've never seen really just an everyday woman walking around with a boa, but
They
if you
did in
can-
the 20s all the time.
if you can rock it, rock it. That's beautiful. The black boa. I like
is
that.
I got it at a bar mitzvah.
You did?
Really?
Did you? Do they know that you took it? Is
Well,
it?
I needed a job, so I was a warm-up dancer with the kids at the bar mitzvah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That sounds so unlikely. It really does. What family would this have to be an adult getting bar mitzvah decades later?
Do they get bar
By an
mitzvah
adult, I mean
decades
a
later?
drag queen.
They
Yeah,
have bar mitzvahs all the time.
for adults.
I had my 50th. I had a bar mitzvah in Fire Island this summer.
For your 50th.
Well, 60th, actually.
All
I
right.
never was given one because I'm...
Now listen, Lavinia. Let me give you your due. First of all, I know that you have been Betty Buckley's understudy for quite some time. Is that?
well, I never went on, but yeah.
I had no
stood
idea.
around a
Yeah,
lot.
that's how originally I met her. She
Where?
was
At Cats?
Of course.
right.
In the basement, my cat suit.
I was teaching at the time, and I brought my kids. We brought our classes,
Nightmares.
and give us a little cat thing. I like that. Ah, it was so scary.
Wasn't I good?
Yeah.
The problem is...
Do it again. Do it again. Ah, so scary.
She never gets sick. She just shoots herself up with vitamin D when she's feeling down.
And she's just out there.
Well, I mean, you should follow her now. She's, she's getting up there. She's going to have to take a sick day sooner or later. Doctor's appointment.
Well, now, yeah.
DMV. She's going to have to get a
We used
picture
to set a
retaken.
trap for her. She'd fall in and get right back up.
Everybody has to go to the DMV. And you're right. And how about jury duty? She might have jury duty.
Right?
President Obama's on it.
She hates me. There's a restraining order against me.
I mean, I would understand that if you're setting a trap door and trying to kill her every night.
No, we just used
Kind
to
of like, what
Betty
was that?
Buckley at jury duty.
not a trap door.
Yeah,
we
I
used to
can,
put
actually.
a blanket down and she'd walk over it with a hole.
What?
So
That
you
is
learned
really
your move
awful.
from Hanna-Barbera. Is that what you're
my
saying?
God. Yes. I love all those
It
little
didn't work.
ways.
She's alive.
That was violence back in the day, but I enjoyed it as a kid. I enjoyed all those little traps. Right?
Love violence.
They would fly through. All right, thanks
Against
Lavinia.
birds.
All right, you sip on that drink, and I wanna just give a shout out to my friend Diane Hauser Campbell. I want to give a shout out to her. She is in San Francisco, and she has a candy store called The Candy Store. And I'm going to read where it is because I want you to go see her. She's amazing. And they make all these great candies, and they also bring back nostalgia candies, things that you haven't seen before. Thank you for opening the candy. Thank you, because I have a big...
Are there any with Frangelica in them?
No, we don't have any of that kind of stuff.
Kahlua?
All right, so the candy store is at 1507 Vallejo Street, which is at Polk Street, and that's in San Francisco. So Diane Hauser Campbell is my friend. Please go to the candy store in San Francisco and tell her that Maria from What's the Story with Maria sent you. She is lovely, lovely.
Will there be a
being.
discount for people who mention your name?
I don't think so. I mean,
Diane,
there could be.
message it.
Pay full
That's,
price.
I mean, whatever. I like to promote my friends, and she's amazing, and she's so creative. She and her husband run it. I mean, if she wants to throw a piece of candy at you on the way out, I mean, that's different. Listen, you guys
I
can throw.
hope she actually chucks it at them.
I would love that if I was exiting something and someone threw a piece of candy at my head.
I really do
would
hope-
eat it.
I hope this has the opposite effect. I hope people walk in and they're like, I heard about you on What's the Story with Maria.
And she throws
and
them.
she takes out a Charleston chew and starts beating customers.
Oh
with
my
it.
God!
How
And you
dare
could. The
you!
Charleston Chews, that's a hard candy.
Put it in the
Gotta
freezer,
get-
you could kill someone.
Do you
with
know how much dental work I've had in the last, I don't know how many years, how much money I've spent on dental work? Because as a kid, I was that kid that ate candy. I used to dream, this was my dream, I would fall asleep and dream that I got locked in a candy store and they wouldn't know I was there. I was hiding, and then I would leave. I mean, they would leave and I would eat all the candy. That's how much of a fatty I was. And I wasn't a fat kid. I was a skinny kid who became a chubby person.
Don't
but
do it. Don't do it. Stop saying it.
I can't. I love to eat. It's
well,
not
you
going
can
to
keep
stop.
eating, but
Yeah, keep eating. That's what my
you
family
look better
always
now.
says.
I've known you for 20 years, and you look better now.
Do I? And I've been
You're
eating them.
beautiful.
Thank you, Lavinia. Lavinia's flirting with me.
I dream of
This
slipping
one's
out of
looked better,
banana
I'll be
peel and
honest.
crashing
It's
into
Halloween.
a liquor store, and the bottles come down, pouring on my face. That's my reoccurring.
Really?
That wasn't liquor.
Wait, you slip? I love the slipping on a. I love the slipping on a banana peel part.
Well, because it's very dangerous, bananas.
And you find a lot of produce in the middle of a liquor store. That happens.
I guess you could. I
Well,
mean,
people, they just drop their banana peels all over the street.
Welcome to Gino's Banana and Tequila Emporium.
right?
I'm Lavinia,
Oh,
and
look
I
out for
have a
that peel.
gold card here.
Ding. Oh my
Bananas flambe is very good, maybe.
Sure.
Sure, that's delicious. Fried bananas are good. Julie Cesari is out there. Hi, Julie Cesari.
Hello, darling.
I have to watch out to find out if you and
Remember when we
Lavinia are.
used to drink at the 55 bar, Julie?
Do you drink at the 55 bar with Julie?
Of course we did.
People are still drinking at the 55
With
bar.
Uncle Willie with the
I don't think I
patch
know
on
where
his
that
eye.
is.
Uncle Willie with the pitch. You know Uncle
Oh,
Willie?
yeah,
with
he
the
was my
patch?
coke dealer.
Where's the 55 bar?
It's right. It's right next to the duplex, I think.
Oh, you've never been in there.
It's excellent. They have jazz, and it stays open all night. If you put $5 on the bar and wear a bra, you could stay all night.
And fall asleep when they lock the door.
I
Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
Listen, I know somebody that fell asleep at Marie's Crisis in the bathroom on Christmas Eve.
That's a wonderful story.
Man, this is a true story. Many years ago, and then he woke up on Christmas Day, and he was in the bathroom locked because they had this big gate, and there was before cell phones. His family thought he had perished somewhere along the line. His car was at the train station in Secaucus, New Jersey. And
tragic.
This is actually, I believe this is the story of Jesus's actual birth, isn't it?
you know what?
It was Joseph who was trapped at Marie's Crisis.
Joseph
And that
was
is
there.
where
And
Jesus
Mary was
born.
there as well.
That's where they got Marie from.
Right. And then he emerged when the busboy came in on Christmas Day and opened, and then he
That
ran
was
out.
like Jesus' birth.
He came out. Well, that's more like Easter.
So
Where the-
no one could hear him screaming.
No,
from
well,
his-
he was
it's
the only one in
basement,
there. He's in the
yes.
basement. Marie's Crisis is in the basement on Christmas Eve.
And the
Everybody
porter didn't come in that day,
Porter
probably.
didn't come in until
Because
that
he had off
night.
for Christmas.
Get out for Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz
That's it.
Navidad.
Why should he come in?
Mhm.
And he came in,
Feliz
and then
Navidad.
this
Very good.
gentleman, I won't say his name, I don't want to embarrass him, but he emerged and he was freaking the.
If you are the person she's talking about, will you please message that it's okay for her to say your name?
Yes, if
I
you are out there
want
and you know who you
to look at
are,
your
trust
face.
me.
And I would like to have a cocktail with you.
Right.
She'd like to do a
Yeah,
lot more
on
than that
Christmas
with you.
Eve.
She wants to know your
Michael's,
secrets.
yes, please. Michael
What
Sawyer
are the
has
bars
joined
to
us
sleep in Manhattan?
on Christmas. I love that on
Huh.
Christmas Eve. What a beautiful story of the baby Jesus.
I'm going to do a coffee table book about that. I just decided. Best bars to accidentally fall asleep on
The
the
ones
toilet.
with the couches are the best.
I bet some of them are really good. Some of them are fine. He would sleep really well.
But you have to be hidden, though. If people see you, they won't lock the door if they see you in there. You have to know
You have to go under
about a
the
hiding
table.
spot. Yeah.
Right, right. I think he just, I don't know.
You said that with such a level of expertise.
You
I
just
don't. Why
go
am I
under the
writing the
table.
book? I'll write the foreword for the book you write about.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
maybe she could just write the forward. You should definitely.
And if
write
you're
it.
wearing black, it's good because it's dark.
Oh my God. So Lavinia, you are doing a show. Let's talk about your show coming up.
Tuesday night at the Stonewall Inn, the legendary Stonewall
That's
Inn.
very gay.
Yeah.
Where Pride began, the
of course.
Stonewall Inn. So you will be there this Friday?
I am the host of the Quiver premiere of a new web series that some of the wonderful, gorgeous actors from Susan Batson's studio will be performing.
Really?
In
Wow.
their video. And I will be singing with Sonny Shores and Derek Bishop and his improv musical group.
That's wonderful.
Fabulous.
Yes, and there's going to be wonderful quivertinis. They're going to be special like this, but they're
Oh my
Do
God.
you know what's in a quiver? Do you know?
vodka.
Okay. All right.
And a
Excellent.
little bit of blue curacao. Is that what you call it?
Curacao.
Curacao.
All right. So Lavinia, thank you so much.
Oh.
Would do me a favor, go and freshen up your drink.
Oh,
And I'm going to talk to Dominick for a second.
I feel like you're punishing her.
She's wasted. She's wasted. I haven't. It's embarrassing. You have a talk show and a wasted person. That's why I said I wasn't sure if she was going to show up. Oh my God. Anyway, Dominick, I want to talk about your show, Dom. Dom, tell us about your show. You say it.
Dom, we now are gay apparel. My name is
Dom with an M, not Dawn.
It's supposed to be clever,
but it is clever. I love it.
It's not anymore. I've been doing it for a couple of years.
Well, but then it's a
I'm washed up.
It's a throwback. No, stop it. Snap out of it.
No, it's my favorite show to do every year. I do a holiday show every year, which is just sort of like a best and worst of the year. Mostly pop culture, a little
year in
politics,
review.
Not too much. Yes,
I love it.
Thank you. A year in review. It's stand up. It's song parodies, mostly Christmas song parodies. It's kind of like a drag show, but I don't get in full drag.
No, I saw the picture.
I'm a little more feminine than most New York drag queens, so I don't need to put on a dress.
Right. No,
but I do.
But I like the mustache.
That's the only way people can tell I'm a man. I will wear caftans during the show.
What's a caftan? I don't even know what that is.
It's like a
muumuu?
It's like a form-fitting dress for a fat person. Yes, It's a muumuu. Yes.
A caftan.
It's a tight dress for the obese. It's called a caftan.
I love that name. That's a great. I love.
You never heard of a caftan before?
I've heard, but I was too embarrassed to ask what it was.
It's like what Mrs. Roper wore on every episode. That's a caftan.
So like it goes across.
Do you watch American Horror Story? Did you watch
Sometimes.
Hotel?
No. Sometimes.
There was a character named Liz Taylor. She wore a lot of caftans.
I'm kind of a scaredy cat like that. If I watch something and it's spooky, I can't get it out of my head.
It's not that scary. They're good though. I like those shows.
It's stuck in my head then. That's the problem with me.
So my show, I'm going to go in Los Angeles on December 9th. That's Saturday at Muse Studio Los Angeles.
Okay.
And all this is on my website.
What's your website?
Domentary.com. It's like commentary, but with a D.
Oh, I love that.
Domentary.com. So all the dates are on. I'll be in LA on December 9th. I'll be in Chicago.
Where in LA again?
It's called Muse Studio.
Okay.
No, Muse Studio City. It's an event space that my friends Gary and Justine opened.
Oh.
So they do, it's just like, it's very LA. It's like a mostly barren space. They do like pop-up shops there. They do little musical concerts. It's a very intimate space, and I can't wait because I haven't performed in LA in over a year.
Wow.
Then I'll be in Chicago at Davenport's Piano Bar. That's on December 13th. That's a Wednesday.
Okay, great.
And then I'll be
we have a lot of Chicago peeps, so.
Oh, do we? Please come to Davenport's. I've never performed there before. I can't wait.
But I hear it's a beautiful place.
It's supposed to be great.
Yeah. A lot of our cabaret buddies have performed out there.
At Davenport's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks lovely. I've never been inside. I lived in Chicago and never went there.
Oh, you did? When did you live in Chicago?
The early O's for 3 years, 2000 to 2003. I was a producer at the Jenny Jones show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, remember that?
Yes, I do.
I was there after the murder, so please don't ask me questions about that, because I didn't do it.
I pretend like I don't know things. I'm one of those people. I'm really good. Like, you could tell me a secret and I will carry it to my grave. And I also... when I don't want to be involved, I completely detach. I'm really good at that.
Are you an only child?
No, I'm the oldest child.
Because I do the same, and I'm an only.
You just detach like that? That's interesting.
What?
Anyway, so
get it?
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so
and I'll be in New York on December 16th at the Cutting Room. I have 2 homes in New York: the Duplex, where I did my show last year, but this year I'm going back to the Cutting Room, which is on amazing. East 32nd?
34th, I think.
32nd.
Is it 32nd?
Yep, between Park and Madison.
Oh my God.
That's on Saturday, December 16th. And that's always that's the hometown show, so that's always the biggest one. And
yay.
We go a little bit longer and we do some crazy things at the end and stuff.
I love it.
I love the Cutting Room. And I love the Duplex.
Yeah. There's so many great places in New York to do stuff.
There are. I feel like there's fewer and fewer, but...
I know. We were talking about that. But then I feel like...
It's harder to get booked because of that. Because
like,
it's to find a proper cabaret space, it's difficult. It's difficult. I'm always afraid that the Duplex is going to close. Like, I have no information that it ever will.
I don't think so.
Nor should it.
No.
But I get very nervous because of all the places that close in New York, especially in the Village. Like,
well, the rents go through the roof. That's what happens. The rents
closed, and then the Riv closed. I was like, please don't move in this direction.
I wonder what's going into the Riv. You know what? Here's the problem: is that it's people. I mean, these developers are getting greedier and greedier, and they're buying up all this space and charging crazy amounts. So people can't, I mean, how many drinks can you sell for that amount? So the places that are out there and are open, it's important that we promote them and we But you know what else I love? It's not a cabaret space, but I love Brandy's. Do you ever go to Brandy's?
I have not been in the longest time. When I lived on the Upper East Side a million years ago, I used to go constantly, but I haven't been. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. And sometimes I sub there on Sundays or Tuesdays. I used to, but now I have my show.
One of New York's great
Old
voices works there. You must know Joe Artizone.
Oh my God, one of my favorite male vocalists of all time.
I have not seen him in years, but
Joe's great.
I follow him. He's wickedly funny. You should go to his Facebook.
I know. He's Joe Artizone.
We should take a trip up there together sometime. Let's go.
I would love that. And you do know LaDonna Burns?
I know the name,
God.
but I don't know.
Yeah, LaDonna.
Joe went viral. Was it like 2 years ago? Do you remember he sang? Shit, I can't think of the name of the song. Was it a Radiohead song? I can't remember, but he did
Creep.
Yes.
Oh my God, Joe! Here, go to YouTube.
You gotta look at it.
YouTube. Type in Joe Artizone, ARDIZZONE, Creep. He does the most amazing version of that song.
It was on Gawker. It really went.
Joe Artizone,
everywhere.
Creep. It's amazing. What happened to Lavinia? I mean, is she in the bathroom? Lavinia!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm here.
Jesus. Lavinia, come back. Jesus.
I went for a walk. I needed to get a little chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
You didn't leave the apartment. I think she went through your freezer.
Chicken and rice.
Your refrigerator.
Oh my God. All right. Well, speaking of food.
You know, your purse is in her bag. Do you see that?
What? Did you steal my bag?
I am not a thief.
Oh.
I am not.
Well, listen, on your way out, I'm just going to frisk her. I'm going to just,
She loves that.
She does
She
love
loves
that.
that.
See, that's a problem. You can't punish certain people.
I frisked him.
Dominic.
Yeah.
You're going to have to help me with her. Okay, I want to talk about our food tonight because Joe rocks, loves our food. So tonight, I like to go with the themes of the night. So this is just our sample plate. Actually, I have a boatload of it in the kitchen. This is butternut squash pasta. I know I said something else yesterday, but I'm wrong. Butternut squash pasta in a beautiful Alfredo sauce with all kinds of spices. And some, of course, I had to put something green, so I chopped up some broccoli and leeks as well.
Ooh, I actually do like leeks.
I love leeks.
I love leeks.
I love leeks, and I usually only use them at Thanksgiving time in the fall. I don't know why. Just don't think to use them any other time. So this is butternut squash pasta with an Alfredo sauce and broccoli, and that's delicious. Lavinia, you're gonna have to have some. But I have and then of course I made a delicious salad because you know I like my salads. And to make it fall like
roughage is good.
It is.
You gotta.
It is. And I chopped up some apples, and I know that sounds crazy, but I've chopped up apples and onions and put them in there. Cucumbers, red leaf lettuce,
fruits and vegetables.
Why not? Everything. You'd be surprised. I like to mix it up.
I am surprised. You might like it.
Listen, in this town, you need fruits.
Remember,
and
try
vegetables.
it. You like it.
And of course, for dessert.
Happy Hanukkah!
No, it's Halloween.
Halloween. That's what I meant.
Oh my God! Yeah, Hanukkah. Yes, I'm going to give you a doggy bag to take home to Neil.
What party is this?
Please enjoy if you want some candy.
Is the best.
So
underrated Butterfingers.
Yes. Now I want to talk
having
about
a baby Ruth.
Costumes when we were kids. You know, Dominic, I did bring some little costumes. Would you rather be a devil? Since Lavinia has, oh, well, she's not wearing a costume, but whatever. Since I have those ears there, I mean, whatever those are, a devil, or would you rather be a bumblebee, or would you rather be a jester?
What would you like me to be?
I think that you would make such a cute bumblebee. I really do. And so here's your bumblebee, and then, you know, I also, if you want to, don your bumblebee, we could just put these behind you. I have, oh my God, how did I know?
Let me help him.
Help him, just put these up over him. It's beautiful, like wings. Oh my God, Dominic. And I think I'm going to be the jester, I think. Because
I want to be one. Could I be a devil?
You be the devil. You are the devil. Here. All right, so we have our costumes now. We have our costumes, and I think we look fantastic.
How do you get it on?
But I got... All right, Lavinia, for the love of God.
There's literally one way to wear
Stop it! Try to.
There's one way to
I'm
wear it.
setting a boundary. I'm setting a boundary around myself. She's so inappropriate. All right, you know what? Yeah, that's great. That is really great. So, this belonged now. I don't know if my friend Susan Perry is watching, but Susan Perry made this costume about 30 years ago for when we were in the show Once Upon a Mattress.
Are these for a child? No, I'm asking.
You are so cute as that bumblebee. Oh my God, you're adorable. Doesn't everybody think Dominick is adorable? Dominick Pupa. Pupa stands for doll. And so this was made by Susan Perry. My friend Susan Perry made this costume. And my friend Michael Brebner wore it in Once Upon a Mattress. And he was the jester. He was a fantastic. I was Queen Agravain. Yes, there is a P in between a mattress and there's a princess. And yes, that kind of P. You mean the vegetable.
Yeah, as a pee and she can't sleep.
All right, well, you don't know. She's talking about
like
getting locked in bathrooms.
Whole pee.
There's a lot going on.
This?
And normally this is like a PG rated show. Maybe sliding into
parental guidance
suggested. But tonight we have a lot of crazy stuff happening. So this used to be more erect. I don't know. As years have gone on.
My third husband used to be more erect too.
As years have gone on, Lavinia's third husband and this costume were more erect, but now it remains to the side and a little bit limp.
What is this? Is very sexual. I'm a little uncomfortable with it.
I know that. Said the little bumblebee. Said the cute little bumblebee.
I have to mark myself safe.
Yes, mark yourself safe
from Kevin Spacey.
I know. What a week it has been. There's so much happening. Listen, sometimes when you drink, you forget things and you do crazy things and you fall down on people. Lavinia, have you ever fallen? I'm sorry, sweetheart. Have you ever? You are so adorable. Have you ever fallen asleep on any? Lavinia, you did a great job. Have you ever fallen asleep on anyone, Lavinia?
Yes.
Okay, how did it go?
I can't recall. I do remember drinking at Walter's Bar on 9th Avenue.
Walter's Bar?
It's on 8th Avenue, actually.
Okay.
And I fell asleep. I'd been bowling at the Broadway Bowling League.
Oh, she was bowling.
And I met a fine...
Do you bring your own ball? Or do you take the ones?
How is she going to carry a ball? She can't walk.
Well, sometimes the lesbians bring their own balls.
Carry a 20-pound thing.
It's not 20 pounds.
Take her shoes off to get on the subway.
8 to 11 pounds.
The stairs.
So you could probably kill somebody if you had your own ball. So they provide the balls for you there.
I love balls.
And not everybody
have that in common. No.
Not everybody. Hello, Tracy McHugh.
Hi,
Shane Ellen Bass joined us. Hello, Gina Savino. What fatty? She said, thank you, Gina.
Right.
We are curvy girls. I love that. You know who came up with that? The Latinas and the sisters came up with curvy. And thank you. The Italian girls, thank you. Because we just used to walk around and say we were chubby. Now we know we're curvy, girl. That's it. Love it. All right. Is that Cher?
Texting me?
I know. I saw Cher's face come up.
Well, that's her face.
Well, let me see. Cher's on your phone?
That was me and Cher.
Please show everybody if they can see it. I don't know if you can see it because you have all your apps up there.
You have so many apps.
It's very. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Dominick and Cher. Cher, he is a Cher aficionado.
Oh, went away.
Have you ever done a Cher song?
Yes.
In your show?
I did too. I wrote a play about growing up being obsessed with Cher.
You did?
I did. I might revive it. I did it at the Cutting Room. It was called Gypsies, Tramps, and Me.
Oh, you have to do it.
I might do it again.
That's clever.
John McMahon has joined us. Hi, John McMahon.
Hi, John.
Ryan Madigan, Sophie Brown, Andy Prasky. Hello. Wait, you did a show called Gypsies, Tramps, and Me?
It was just about growing up. These wings aren't working.
I know. Sometimes wings don't work.
It's not you, but I love this.
And you know what? Many people have told me it's not you, it's me. And I will accept that
It's
answer.
been a long time since someone said that to you.
Oh, my God. You are so cute. I have a little crush on you.
Doesn't Lavinia look good as well? She took her hat off.
Lavinia actually looks outstanding as the devil.
I think the police came and he came and got it.
Really?
Without Maria knowing?
My hat. What happened to it? This house.
Well, what did you get that from an actual police officer? That hat, or did you?
The leather bar on Christmas Street.
I don't know if those are real policemen. I think they are dressed.
Is there still a leather bar on Christopher Street, by the way?
I saw one.
Well, I don't know. You might be right. There might not be.
No, I really don't know.
You know what?
I guess it's
I really don't know.
not Ties. What's the place across the street from Ties?
Boots and Saddles is strong.
Boots and
Boots and Saddles moved to the.
They moved to where the old theater.
Yes.
They moved. They're like upscale now. They're on 7th Avenue at the old Actors Playhouse.
Drag queen.
I saw
Sometimes
Jeff
that
Stryker perform there.
Did you?
Noted
Right.
thespian. Jeff
In that
Stryker.
naked
Noted
boy
thespian.
scene.
What he?
Naked. boy
Something
scene.
enters the room before he does. I
something
think.
else. He was nude.
Kelly Moore. There's Kelly Moore. Is that your? I said Kelly Moore.
Kelly, we were talking about the Christmas party.
Apparently we are.
Oh, there it is, and that's the Christmas party we were talking about.
We
So
were
what happened
talking
at
about-
that Christmas party?
Somebody threw up.
There was a Christmas party where someone threw up
Okay.
on Kelly's bed.
And
No.
you are a trooper, Kelly. You
Oh
are.
my
a
God.
Kelly, do you
Thank
remember
Kelly?
this?
I don't remember. I
It
wasn't at
wasn't
that party.
me. I left early because I had
wasn't
another
Lavinia.
engagement.
She's getting drunk.
Well, I'm not.
All right. So I also want to talk about, and Lavinia, you can jump in on this if you like, but take a moment just to center yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to speak to Dominick. Just a moment.
I
Maybe
won't
take.
talk.
You know what? Just maybe take a nap. Just close your eyes. Maybe meditate. Dominick, I wanted to ask you, as a kid, what were some of your costumes that you wore? Because
Honestly,
people don't
I dressed up like this as a child. It's amazing to see.
like a
Right.
slut.
It's like, well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
sure.
we were
You know what I dressed up as? I
like
know.
a pretty girl, or
I remember. No, that wasn't a costume. That was.
okay.
It's a lifestyle.
A pretty girl is like a melody.
My dad would go all out and buy these really extensive masks that he would love to paint. He was a very good
really?
artist. Yeah. So I was like a werewolf once.
Wow.
I was a Viking once.
Oh, I love that. I would have loved to be a Viking.
I was a
Did you-
football player once.
Were you? How
Really?
cute. Were you like a regular football player or a slutty one?
I was 6. Slutty.
Just let it. Yeah.
Slutty, yeah. Okay. Because I've noticed that costumes have gotten sluttier over the years.
Yeah.
Slut.
I used to always dress as like a hobo, a Mexican bandit. You know,
How
things.
are you dressed like a Mexican band?
Well, at the time, Frito Bandito was really big. You know, when
Ay,
when I-
Bandito.
Who is that?
I am the for the Frito Lay's commercial.
Oh, so you had to have a good
I am the Frito Bandito. Does anybody remember
I
this?
don't think
Please
I remember that.
help
I
me.
love Fritos.
I love Fritos too. I could eat like giant bags of
Fritos
them.
are made
Now
with
they have
corn
barbecue.
I'm only
salt
32.
Dennis Martinez is joining us. Meg Peg Gallagher from my high school. Hi, Meg. Stephanie Lane. Hello, Stephanie
Hi,
Lane.
Stephanie.
She is the most beautiful dog. Stella is her
They're
dog.
coming in like wild.
They're coming in like crazy. We don't want to
Happy
miss anybody.
Halloween.
I got to keep putting on my
All the old guineas put on their glasses.
Federico. Oh, my God.
Hello?
Oh, look at you! Look like a studious bee. You look like a spelling bee.
That's
with
a
those
good
glasses.
show.
Now that's a costume, a spelling bee.
That was really good.
Please, you know I like that kind of
I
stuff.
saw a
That's how my
guy
brain works.
dressed all in newspapers.
But Lavinia,
today,
your
and it
breath
said
is
steak.
so toxic.
I need
How
some
many of those have
steak.
you had?
6.
Since she got here.
Oh my God, Lavinia, 6 Cosmos?
It's good.
In God's name.
I've seen people travel with flasks, but she has
No,
like,
she's just.
it's unbelievable what's in her purse. It's like she has
Yeah,
one
my
of those-
purse is in her purse now.
She's one of those stone crocks
I
of
didn't steal
Lancers
your
in there. Do
purse.
you remember that?
The
What?
stone what?
There's like 2 6-packs of Zima in there. There's a crock of Lancers.
Thank
You know
Jesus
what?
for
I never tried Zima. I got
Really?
I gave up the sauce.
I actually
before
heard
she-
it's coming back, to be honest with
Really?
you.
It's a
Yeah.
wine cooler.
Is it? Wine
Yeah.
coolers, I remember back in the day. Bartles and
sweet.
James wine coolers.
When I was going to college in the early 90s, Zima was very popular.
You went to college?
I did.
Yeah.
What did
Well,
you
some
study?
people did. Lavinia.
I didn't study. I went to college.
Right, that's what-
I
you
did
know-
not study.
You know what I did? A lot of my friends went to college, and I just met them on the weekends and partied,
Oh.
like at Emerson or UMass or Northeastern. I used to just troll the campuses and party. That was like something I did.
I trolled the party.
You trolled you. You know what, Lavinia?
I'm shaking this. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cut you some slack and say you are the party. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah, you're looking.
yes.
You're
I
looking.
need my roots done. Oh,
But but it's in now. Roots are in now.
so that-
Listen,
Oh, good.
we will hook you up. I want to shout out to my my cousins that are hairdressers.
Customers.
Well, listen,
Oh, from the duplex.
right. But
Like a
I
side
want to.
business.
I want side business. Hey, I'm starting a side business, by the way, and I'll tell you about that next week. It's actually I'm going into, and I mean this seriously, into a great skincare I'm going to be working with Rodan and Fields, which is an amazing. They're the.
You have beautiful skin.
Well, thank you. The doctor's responsible for Proactive, but they created this amazing skincare line. So I'm going to venture into that. Yes, this is a true story.
I need that.
Well, you do have beautiful skin, but we all need it.
Need it.
She
And
needs it.
one thing I will spend money on is very good skincare products. And so I am going to be telling you guys about that down the line. Because as girls, as we get older, we want to be in business for ourselves. Well, some people sag, but it's time to take our power back.
Stand up.
I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to tell you about that. Oh my God, stand up and be heard. So shout out to all my hairdresser cousins. Joyce and Gina in Everett, Ferry Street in Everett. They have Joyce's Unisex Salon. My sister, Carla Slife, has European Flair in West Concord, Massachusetts. You can go see her. My cousin Nicole's Salon and Day Spa on Main Street in Stoneham.
And Giovanni and Sachi's
Your friend Susan Campanaro's brother.
50 on First Avenue between 57 and 56.
So, and let's not forget Penny James of Penny James Salon to the Stars. She is on 60th and Madison. You stop laughing. We are.
This is the most Italian talk show I've ever seen in my life. Half the show was like, I want to thank my brother-in-law, Vinny's third wife, Vincenza Boombots. She makes her own icing at home. You gotta call her. She's got a website. It's called Vincenza's Icing. You gotta call her. She lives in Waltham. And then this other girl lives in Revere. She's my
cousins are from Revere.
My sister's
Gina and Joyce
son
are from Revere.
Joey's the mechanic.
Shout out to Kelly's Roast Beef.
And paint her whatever color
Shout out to Kelly's Roast Beef in Revere.
I love roast beef.
I love my cousins and I love my past, and I like to talk about things. Do you want to shout anybody out?
I have no friends. No, I don't know who I shout out.
You're a TV producer.
Lavinia is my best friend.
Lavinia is. I know. Wait, how about you? Where does your mother work? Where does your mother work?
Where's my mother work?
Yes, let's shout out her company.
No, I can't. It's
can't?
like a real place.
Oh, it's a real place. All right, let's not do that.
Unlike me, but it's a it's like a big company.
So, what show?
Don't tell anybody.
What show is Neil working on now?
Neil is working on a show called Crash Karaoke. Neil is my husband. He's also in television. Yeah. It's going to be on MTV International very soon. Yeah.
What happens on it? I love karaoke.
It's kind of where you show up, you storm a place and you make the people enter a karaoke contest.
Oh, I love
That's awesome.
What she just burped.
She burped directly into my mouth. Did you see that? I literally ate one of
Lavinia, get it together. Oh my God, this is really. Every day is Halloween at Lavinia's house. Brad Lacey has joined us. Kenny Holcomb. Oh my God. Kenny. We all love Kenny Holcomb. He's in Tennessee right now. He has made many a poster for Lavinia.
The best.
And performed with her. Louise Cormier, hello. Robbie Stamper.
Robbie!
Oh, and he's in Florida now. Amazing musical director.
Amazing.
Marcus Simeone. He was on our show a few weeks ago. And he and Lena and also Sean Harkness do this thing on Monday nights at the Cutting Room, 7 o'clock. It's kind of like a big jam session.
Lena
Lena who?
Lena Katrakis.
I don't think I know Lena.
Lena and I kind of look like we could be sisters. We look. Okay. She's Greek. I'm Italian.
I want to go.
She's an amazing. It's like a blues night. It's an open mic and it's called Stormy Mondays. So
that sounds fun. At the Cutting Room.
At the Cutting Room. So keep an eye out for that, right, Marcus? Jeffrey Campbell says the giant cup is that is her drink, Jeffrey. I don't know if you know that. Jeffrey said your drink is adorable. It's a real drink, and it's really gone.
Adorable. It is
bad.
Adorable.
All right,
I sleep with it.
We have about 7 minutes left to our show.
7 minutes.
So we want to tell you how to find us every week. You, of course, come to Facebook Live. We hopefully will always be able to be on Facebook Live. And but Armed Radio, thank you, Armed Radio. They are the people. Thank you, Joe Rocks, who decided that maybe saying hi to your cousins across Massachusetts would be a good idea, Dominic. It's working so far, so but
judgy. No,
The B.
I like how Italian it is.
Well, you know what? I appreciate that because we as Italians,
it's a compliment.
we got to stick together.
Welcome to my 60-minute show. For these last 30 minutes, I'm going to say hello to everybody I went to
Everybody I
middle school
know.
with. All right, if you don't like it, go
Why
somewhere
not? People
else.
are.
Let's start off with Mrs. Furiolo. That bitch gave me a B-. She's still cute. Please go to her boutique. She's retired. She needs the money.
It's
Next
true,
up.
Dominic. There are people out there that appreciate this.
Of course they do.
So we appreciate you coming on So Armed Radio. So how do you listen to our show live? Let's say you can't get on Facebook or you also want to listen to it live while you're watching us on Facebook. It's armeddigitalmedia.com and it comes in live. Let's say you missed a show. You don't want to see our faces.
I keep kicking this.
It's all right. It doesn't matter. Who's gonna know? It's
These
just
11
us.
people? No,
It's just
12.
us.
I know.
12 people.
And then you
didn't
go
yell at
to
him like you yelled at me.
Spreaker. Stop it, Lavinia. Get it together. Snap out of it. Spreaker. Spreaker. See, who's the spelling bee now? Spreaker.com.
I shouldn't have done that.
In
Oh my
podcast. Spreaker, not Streaker. Spreaker, that's your podcast. Download it to your phone and go to Armed Radio and then type in What's the Story with Maria. And we have 15 archive shows. And this archive show, which within the next 12 hours will be our 16th show.
It will be watched hugely.
Oh. Next, people are loving you. Lavinia, you have a fan club.
Of course she does.
Look at they're going crazy for Lavinia.
See?
Give us a little skin, Lavinia, maybe like a shoulder or something, because sex sells.
I think
Joe Savino loves sex.
I wore my love necklace.
Take it easy. They're going crazy. Look at all the
I
loves.
went crazy for you.
Wow.
I think those were backed up from earlier. They must have been.
I feel a little.
No,
We're getting
I
them
don't
all
know,
now.
but they're just going
backed
crazy.
up.
Maybe.
I need
Is it
some
possible?
Maybe it's like the subway. Today the subway was a little backed up, but now
Yeah,
That one train can shove it.
well, I'm on the A train, thank God. But the A train can be problematic on the weekends, as we know.
I like the A train. A train. Remember that song?
Yes, thank you, Lavinia. Now, so thank you for the skin. Everybody is enjoying that. Listen, whatever you're doing for Halloween tonight, I hope you are enjoying yourself. You may not remember what you're doing tonight, but it will appear on Facebook tomorrow. Hopefully, people will take pictures of your
Drunk ass.
Drunk ass, yeah.
What? My ass?
So, there it is.
Lavinia's got a nice
Actually,
ass.
she's got a nice
She
one. Let me
does.
turn around again. I mean,
My
all joking
ass.
aside, Lavinia has a wonderful.
I'm just
Listen,
afraid
I'm
something's going to come out of it.
63
Like it's coming,
years
everything's
old.
coming out of her.
I'm 62 years old. Just
Well,
like
you
Cher,
look
we
that-
keep
she
it together,
uses
Dominick
62
Pupa.
years old, and she uses Rodan and
Don't
Fields.
speak
skincare.
about
I
Cher.
use
You look
Rodan
great.
Fields
You look
and a
fabulous.
little Botox.
Listen, every once in a
And
while,
filler.
I'll shot. I have not done that. I'm too afraid to get botulism. Isn't it? They say, I don't know.
That doesn't happen
Botulism's
anymore.
nice.
It doesn't? When
No.
did that used to happen?
It's kind of like getting
the
poisoned
medieval
from
times?
pork. It's-
That was
yeah, it's
a
the same.
myth.
It's medieval times. Right?
Listen, I've never gotten
When Henry
poisoned
VIII
from pork, and
wives
God
used to
knows
get
I've had
Botox.
enough bacon in my day.
I know. I never did either.
Oh, John Savino has joined us. Kelly Moore is still there. Thank
but
you,
remember,
Kelly.
Marianne's in the village. Don't eat there. I threw up for 2 days.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
But I
there's
was
some
drinking
great.
too.
There's some great
That's
restaurants.
a good
in there.
diet, though.
That's true. Like the
Mexican can be scary.
Well, the wrong Mexican restaurant. If you need to lose weight for a wedding right away, go to Marianne's.
That's true. Sometimes there's nothing like a stomach virus just to help you
Right.
fit into that dress.
Right. Or an enema.
If you have a wedding,
Lavinia. Oh my God. That was a little crazy, Lavinia.
oh, Levin.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you about our guest next week as we segue into
I'm
that.
coming back.
No, you'll not be back.
She's not going to leave. She'll be
No,
here next
she'll
Tuesday.
be here next week.
I
She'll be
do
sleeping
need
on
to
the couch.
sleep here.
So Lavinia, thank you. I want to thank Lavinia Draper, our wonderful guest. She
It was
is
a pleasure.
doing a show at the Stonewall this Tuesday.
November 7th.
No.
6 to 9.
6 to 9. That's where she'll be.
Tuesday.
Dominick Pupa, tell us
come
again where you will be for your Dom We Now Are Here
December 9th in Los Angeles, December 13th in Chicago,
Whoa,
and right
what
here at
tour?
the Cutting Room on December 16th. Go to my website. It's www. Do people say that anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That-
sounds very
It's
professional.
Domentary.com. Commentary with a D.
I love it. So,
Domentary.com.
okay, so
Because I
there's,
apparently have to have my name attached to everything. How
well, that's what they
narcissistic.
do now.
Still at my age.
Listen, who knows? Yeah, we'll be in
Narcissism's
nursing homes and we'll have
fine.
websites
Just
now.
kidding.
How to find us on
I just wanted you
I'm telling you, if you don't have a website, how do you make it anymore? So next week, right? Lavinia, you have a website, right?
I am on Facebook. This is my card.
Oh, let me see. Wow, Lavinia, that's a nice call. How pretty you
You're
are.
welcome, Aiden.
Drunk you are in that picture. I
She's
love
so
it.
pretty. That's the other side.
That's
That's
stripping.
coquettish right there.
What?
Coquette, like a coquette. You know, like
It's from Les Miserables.
a coquette's
Coquettish.
like
Are you nude there? Oh no, you were in. There's your
she's
boob.
semi-nude. But every show I've gone to see Lavinia, she is usually
Your
Semi-
phone
taking.
number's on there. Is that
By the
right?
time, yeah, and then within
Call
7
me,
minutes,
phone
she's
me.
almost down to her whatever. But anyway, so we want to thank you on behalf of Dominick Pupa, my friend, the spelling bee.
I love, by the way, that in the night before you described me as Dominick Pupa, a famous comedian who's coming on. Even my mother was like, "Is it you or someone else named Dominick Pupa?"
No, you are famous, Dominic. Don't
I'm
be so
famous
humble.
to these people now. And that
No,
is it.
Dominic, you are famous, and everybody knows it. Stop downplaying. We appreciate your humility, but
Okay.
it's not working.
Can we hear it for
Lavinia, of course, she's
I
famous.
meant Maria Gentile.
Maria Gentile of What's
How
the
am
Story?
I?
What's the story? But see, Dominic, you said
Maria's already done it all, and now she's
doing
a talk show
the
host.
because I'm tired. I want to sit for a living now.
I
I'm
know.
tired of
Great
standing
reason.
up. It's true.
I like to be on my back.
And
I was
this
about
is
to say,
great.
Lavinia lays down for a living. Do her job.
Next week on What's the Story with Maria, Darcy Blakesley of LA. She is an
love
actress and a
Darcy.
voiceover artist,
Excellent.
and she's our friend, an amazing person, wonderful and very funny. And she is being joined by Rich Campbell, who is a great piano player. We love Rich.
We love Rich.
And why do I have them on together? Because they are both running the marathon. Rich has run the marathon.
Because they're lovers.
They are not lovers. Rich is married to a
Dominic,
lovely
To come
woman.
back, we need a cliffhanger.
Yes, we do.
Because on the next episode, one of them will die.
No, I love this. I love that you are, because you're a TV guy, you have to cliffhanger. So they both are running the marathon. Rich has run it about 26 times, maybe more. Darcy, it's her first marathon. So Darcy, break a leg. Be careful, but break a leg. Rich, break a leg, and we will see
Sachi
you.
from Giovanni Sachi. she'll
It's a
be
marathon
running
this
too.
week. Oh,
The
who?
marathon.
My dear friend Sashiko Campanaro, Giovanni's wife. is
She's running
it for
as
the
well?
fourth
That's a
time.
very lovely name, actually. I love that.
All right, so
Is the marathon this weekend? This
Yeah.
coming?
it's Tuesday, isn't it?
No.
Sunday.
It's on a Sunday.
Oh, shit, right.
Is it this
Yeah.
Sunday?
This Sunday.
This
the
Sunday,
5th.
which means you can't park anywhere.
Don't talk.
Don't take your car anywhere on
Walk.
this Sunday. What's happening? Am I?
Newark.
Ride
You can
your
park in Newark.
Oh my God, Newark.
Fly in.
Don't go to Newark.
Take a helicopter.
Well, except unless you go to the Brazilian restaurants in Newark. EK lives in Newark.
Take a ferry.
You're like a New York kind of like giving us the New York. Do you take the ferries as well?
I took the ferry to Englewood.
No, Edgewater,
Where's
not
Englewood?
Englewood. Englewood is not
That's
on
in
the water.
California. Oh, Englewood's in New Jersey. I was thinking of Englewood.
Yeah.
I took a ferry to Tanglewood.
Well, we are signing off
That's the
soon.
longest-
So
that's a
we
long
wanted to
ferry
thank
ride.
everybody that has come on the show. Please visit us next week. I want to thank, really from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy Bell, who's our engineer and
Jimmy.
producer. Oh my God, amazing guy. He
Salud.
saves my butt every week, and maybe even Lavinia's. Lavinia, give us another butt shot. Here
Jimmy,
she goes.
you like this?
Oh wow, she's flirting with you, Jimmy. She's flirting with you. What was the song you sang in Cats?
It was Memory, probably, right?
You're so distant and so beautiful.
You're so far away.
I love how distant
It was this.
your voice is so distant and beautiful.
Keep moving closer. See how small she'll get.
It's like she's
shrinking.
floating away. Okay, so we're signing off. We want to thank you so very much, everybody, on Facebook Live, and we'll
Thank
sign
you
off.
for having us on.
Of
Thank
course,
you, Maria.
I so appreciate you guys.
Sing it.
Come, but yes, please keep singing, man. We keep singing. Memories
Memories alone in the moonlight.